Okay, welcome again, City Heroes Video Tours. We are once again on the Open Beta server, doing some testing on the Kogan Arc that was added on the new update, issue 28, page 2. It's July 3rd, and as of the other week, they put a patch on live in an attempt to correct a few bugs, but they unfortunately bugged the Arc in the process by accident, and Kogan Arc on live servers is currently not awarding the badge at the end. It's bugged, they've said it's a bug, and we gotta wait for the update. But there are some people that are wondering about the dialogue choices in this mission, and I've been running it a few times, and it's picking different dialogues along the way, and different dialogues at the end, and it does not appear to be a dialogue issue. It is a bug. And apparently whatever dialogue you choose at the end on this mission does not impact you should still be getting the badge. So we're going to find out, because the badge is still awarding here on beta. And yes, the beta powers are going to be used for the purpose of expediting things. So just so we can get to the information that we're seeking. So yeah, you have to be X amount of groups, but it doesn't specify which groups need to be defeated. This could inadvertently become a kill sweep map if you're looking for all the devers you need to kill before you can talk to this guy. So we choose any dialogue here. We'll say you're onto the schemes. Don't know an explanation. Okay. From what I've been able to determine, your choices here at the end, any one of them will still get you the badge, but some of them might affect your reputation in the eyes of assorted people, one way or another. So first we're just going to choose this one here. Run away. Let the Cray deal with it themselves. This is a Vigilante alignment arc. You have to be Vigilante to get the tip to unlock it and to run it. So that was perhaps the most Vigilante borderline villain response of the four. And you always got to call the contact to get the badge, so... Yeah, see, there were casualties. By choosing that ending of just walking away and not doing anything, casualties. Not good. Oh, badge dings. Alright, so that's that ending. I'll be back on another copy of a tune that I sent here to beta. And we'll pick a different ending. There's the badge. that is currently not rewarding on live until they run another patch. Be right back. Okay, here we go with another copy of a beta character. Beta power energized to expedite to this point. We're going to pick a different dialogue option. Again, I chose many of the different dialogue options on the way to this mission. Those dialogue options really don't seem to be mattering. It's your final choices here. But as far as I can tell, they all award the badge. So, and once again, we gotta decimate some death. I admit, there is something satisfying sometimes while unleashing the beta flames. Okay, where's the guy to talk to? Where'd he go? Ah, here he is. Okay, so last time I just chose to withdraw and not do anything. Okay. So this time, we're going to choose to attack them and then leave. Instead of just leaving, throw some of the last guys. Okay. That should do it. The waypoints on that map seem to be a little bit buggy, but it's okay. Let's see if it worked. Okay. Apparently the waypoint wasn't quite triggered. Further proof that the waypoints on that map are a little bit twitchy. Okay. Hopefully a future patch will correct that, as well as restoring the badge on live, which is not currently rewarding. Question now is... Okay, there. So always remember to trigger that waypoint if you're running away. Good to know. Now to check in. Okay, even more casualties this time. The last time was over 30 dead, now it's hundreds. Like, yee. Different dialogue from him. So basically, yeah, I sat back and did nothing, and many people got destroyed by the Devouring Earth attack that this guy wanted me to unleash, so... Badge awarded. Okay. Be right back with another one. Okay, here we are again on another beta tune that's been beta energized. I spared you having to watch the cutscene again, but once again, let's decimate some dev Earth, and we're gonna pick a different one. We've already picked two of them, and the first two were rather unhappy endings, as far as casualties. So I've chosen the runaway and the attack and runaway. This time, we're gonna get rid of these guys, and go out and then go outside and be the big cube. Okay, once again, the waypoints are not exactly accurate. The waypoint's way over there, but the door to go out to the mission is right here. This is not a kill sweep, it is just rescue the civilians. You just gotta find them. Their locations are not 100% set in stone as to where they're gonna be at. I do have general ideas, though, luckily. The previous ones. Let's see here. Here's another one. And next. Again, the locations kind of vary, so... normally I find one right here, actually, upon coming out, but not this time. To the mission, but not this time. Alright, one left, but now we gotta do the old needle haystack routine and try to find out where the heck they're at. I could try to use the beta powers to auto-complete the mission, but I tried that once and that seems to scramble getting the badge, so I'm not going to do it. So, worst case scenario, we're just going to use the other beta powers and complete the mission. Do more pyrotechnics. Remember, this is not supposed to be a kill-all. But circumstances might be forcing it to go that way. Ah, they're there. Okay. By the way, don't bother having your map open on that stage. There is no map. Just like in the Matrix, there is no spoon, there is no map on that stage. Okay. So we check in with Kogan. So I arrived and thwarted the attack, but the attack was underway and there were still some casualties, injuries, and defeats. Okay, so this resulted in the badge again, but also a bit of a massive casualty count at the end. So, alright, be right back with one more. Alright, here we are again. Deja vu. Gonna go ahead and get one more dialogue choice to choose. It'll be the one where I actually team up with them to save the day. Okay. Where's he hiding at? Ah, there he is. No, I'll be nice and stop. Alright. So we chose this already, and that one already, and that one. Now we're going to choose the team-up option. Again, the waypoint's a bit off compared to where the door's at, but that's alright. Okay. And remove the worthless map. Huh, okay, this time there's a civilian there. So there's a slight random factor, it seems, on where they're at. Might also be impacted by your dialogue choice as well. That's good to know. Yeah, see, this time there's not one here. And see what Kogan has to say this time as far as the damage report goes. There you go, a few casualties. Only a dozen people to the hospital, none life-threatening injuries. So there you go. Teaming up with them gives you the, shall we say, happiest ending. Something to think about if you're more into the role-playing aspects and you're worried about player character reputation, right? And badge dings. Okay. So the dialogue choice you pick at the end does not impact the badge. The dialogue choices you pick along the way don't impact anything either, except maybe your overall player character reputation, how you want to roleplay. Because there are slightly more heroic options on some of the missions, like saving people from a building before it blows up, things like that. And basically, if you're worried about what the happiest ending possible, then you have to team up with the Cray and go save the civilians and smash them Devouring Earth. But this is, again, open beta. That things are subject to change from open beta to live, though I doubt they're going to change the outcomes as far as the badge goes based on dialog choice. I don't think they're going to do that. But right now on live, this arc is bugged due to a patch from the other week, causing the inadvertent breaking of the badge on live, so it's not awarding the badge. Best advice, go through the other new stuff. Aaron West, Dap, Ziggler, and Alexander the Great. Go through their story arcs, and then just wait to unlock the contact for this, and run this mission once it's been debugged. And also, of course, feel free to explore the map and get the badges and the flags, which are covered on another video, and work on the 250 defeat badge for the Black Wings and, of course, their giant robot. Alright then, well, that's going to be a cut and a print and a wrap. We'll see you on our next video. Once this is debugged on live, we will see about doing a more streamlined live performance of the arc. I do have a beta version of the arc recorded and up here on the channel, so you can see the whole arc from start to finish if you like. But otherwise, that's a wrap, and as always, go turn your computer off for a while and go outside and play. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on our next one.